Chapter 335, You've Been Tricked. The group of people had no choice but to stop and wait for orders. They did not dare to advance anymore. Because the light in front was too dazzling, it was simply blinding. If one was too close, it was easy to reveal their tracks. General, there's an unknown powerhouse ahead. Behind him, the scout respectfully reported to a burly figure. I'm not blind. I can see that. The general of the Kion Dragon Army's Mad Dragon Division, Madeo, was a little depressed. Originally, he had received news that the strongest person in the Sky Demon cult's lair, King Yu, had secretly left and was about to bring people to launch a sneak attack at night. Why did another powerful character appear? This guy's aura was majestic, like a great sun in the sky. Even from so far away, he felt pressured. His strength was definitely not simple. His strength is too open and above board. I've never heard of such a person in Sky Demon Cult, but it's unlikely that he's Sky Demon Cult's enemy. Otherwise, why would he cultivate at their doorstep? Madeo knitted his brows and cursed, "Damn it, we've led an army for thousands of miles. Are we going to make a wasted trip?" He looked at the woman dressed in martial arts at the side and said politely, "Princess, what do you think we should do? Should we inform His Majesty?" General Horse, His Majesty took the risk to mobilize one of the 8 groups to destroy one of Sky Demon Cult's arms. How can you chicken out at the last minute? An old man in an official uniform beside the woman berated with a dissatisfied expression. He was the #1 cultivator of the Jinzu government, Li Daitong. His metal elemental spells were quite powerful, and he had once firmly suppressed the head of the Yi family. That's right, this is a rare opportunity. We can't miss it, otherwise, they will attack. The new head of the Yi family agreed. They were all local cultivators and naturally did not want the Kion Dragon Army to retreat at this time. Why aren't you guys sure that this is a trap set up by Sky Demon Cult? Madeo said coldly, King Yu's whereabouts are mysterious, and it has always been difficult to lock onto him. How did we get the news of his departure this time? Li Daitong retorted, General Horse, you're wrong. There are times when humans are negligent. Moreover, do you not believe the top secret information that I, a Jinzu cultivator, exchanged my life for? That's enough. The woman spoke, and everyone fell silent. She was dressed in men's clothes, and she looked like she had red lips and white teeth. She had a heroic aura, and it could be said that she was a woman and a man. This person's aura is a little familiar. He might be an old friend. If it's really him, it might be a good thing. Wuxia's eyes erupted with will-o-wisp. Her vision was extremely terrifying as she looked at the sun in the distant night sky. Because of this person's existence, the surrounding 50 kilometers was illuminated with light. Princess, you know this person? Madeo was surprised. You've seen him before too. Wuxia said meaningfully, wait here for a moment. I'll go over and make contact. Princess, you can't. It won't be good if it's a trap. Madeo was a little worried. My eyes can't be wrong. I'm confident. Wait here. Without my orders, don't act rashly. Wuxia shook her head and took a step forward. She turned into a shadow and disappeared. Madeo frowned and widened his eyes in an attempt to see the figure in the blinding light. In the end, his eyes turned dry and he felt like he was about to be blinded by the light. General Horse, don't be nervous. The princess's heavenly spiritual eye can see the 9 heavens above and the 9 hells below. It shouldn't be wrong. Li Daitong comforted him. I hope it's not a trap. The princess has a noble status and is involved in a big matter. Nothing can happen to her. You and I must be ready to help at any time. Madeo said seriously. Li Daitong asked curiously, could it be that the rumors are true? Princess used marriage as a condition in exchange for that person's help. When the new head of the Yi family heard this, his expression turned ugly and he snorted. What perfected immortal lord? I think he's just a spineless coward on both sides. One moment, he's in the demon cult, and the next moment, he's betraying them. The Yi family head has a lot of resentment. Madeo glanced at the latter. I heard that this perfected immortal lord has a feud with your Yi family. However, let me give you a piece of advice. This person has remarkable abilities and is already at the nascent soul realm. His strength can even fight against the soul transformation cult master of the Sky Demon cult. You're not his match at all. The new head of the Yi family's expression changed and revealed a look of fear. Back then, that person had made the Yi family suffer a loss when he was still at the Golden Core realm and killed the previous head of the Yi family. Not to mention that the other party was already at the nascent soul realm now. He really did not have any confidence. Is this person really as powerful as the rumors say? Is he the reincarnation of an immortal? Li Daitong asked curiously. I saw it with my own eyes. As for whether he's the reincarnation of an immortal or not, he has such strength at such a young age, so he should be. Otherwise, he wouldn't have improved so quickly. Ma Dao nodded. On the other side, Wuxia stuck close to the ground and weaved through the vegetation. The closer she got to the abandoned mine, the fewer plants there were. The light became brighter and brighter, and her speed also decreased. She stopped in front of the mine and hid behind the weeds. She glanced at the artificial sun in the sky. The runes in her eyes flickered, making her look mysterious. That's him. Why is he her? Wench muttered. She actually received a response. I'd like to know why you're here. Swoosh! A small human face appeared in front of her out of thin air, startling her. She almost took out her Dharma treasures and threw them at it. Upon closer inspection, this face looked exactly like Song Shi's. However, it had shrunk a lot and looked like a doll. This was Song Shi's nascent soul. He sensed that someone was approaching and saw that it was Princess Wuxia, so he used a nascent soul to meet her. Wuxia exhaled. I didn't expect you to discover me first. If I knew then, I wouldn't have gone out to see you. Oh, Princess Wuxia misses me, so she came to look for me? Song Shi smiled mockingly. His entire nascent soul seemed to have fused into the void and could not be seen clearly. Who's looking for you? I didn't even know you were here. Wuxia rolled her eyes at Song Shi. Song Shi was just joking. He teleported behind Wuxia and looked into the distance with interest. Just come. Why did you bring so many people here? Are you preparing to launch a sneak attack on the Sky Demon Cult's stronghold? That's right. After knowing that the King Yu Guardian has left, we're prepared to launch a sneak attack and destroy this stronghold to eliminate the threat of the Golden State. Wuxia nodded. Jinzhou is rich in ores and is the main source of raw materials for Great Qion's weapons. We can't lose it. Oh, looks like you guys are taking it seriously. It's a pity that you fell into their trap. They deliberately gave you a chance. There's still a guardian here, said Song Shi after some thought. Wuxia's expression changed slightly. Really? How did Yauk know? Beiko seemed that guardian. Song Shi laughed strangely and sized up Wuxia with ill intentions. The latter felt a chill run down her spine and subconsciously wanted to retreat. A restraining force descended, making her unable to move. Song Shi reached out and touched her cheek. Don't be afraid. I'm very to have tender, protective feelings for the fairer sex. Wuxia frowned as her eyes rolled and she quickly calmed down. That's not right. You're just going against the Sky Demon cult. How can you be their guardian? He used my family's lives to threaten me and asked me to sign a contract. I have to be a guardian. Song Shi looked like he had no choice. Wuxia's face darkened. How could this be? She cursed in her heart. If Song Shi was here, it would be even more dangerous than King Yu. Just as she was about to think of a way to inform Ma Dao not to save her, she realized that Song Shi's smile was strange. Her eyes lit up. No, this matter is definitely not that simple.